Welcome to another travel adventure as we explore Phuket, Thailand. This is a two-part series and we hope that you will watch the entire video to see what we did during our time in Thailand. And hopefully this will give you an idea of what to do during your next visit in Phuket, Thailand. So let's watch part one of our travel. So we just boarded, going on the plane now. This is bye-bye Malaysia. Hopefully we'll get to Phuket on time. All right. Our journey starts in Kuala Lumpur where we spent 1 week there. We took AirAsia flight to Phuket and the full video of our travel is on our channel and I will link it here below. If you're new to our channel, welcome. And thank you for those who have been with us since the beginning. We are The Pon's Adventure and here on our channel we provide you with travel tips so that you can be able to maximize your trip. If this is the type of content that interests you, consider subscribing. We arrived in Phuket just a few minutes behind schedule. So we just landed here in Phuket. Gonna go through immigration, grab the car, and then go to our hotel. We have gone through immigration over there. And now we are getting ready to go grab our bags and then go get the rental car.
Arthur is driving on the wrong side of the street because our car is on the wrong side. We're arriving in Phuket now.
We made a brave decision to drive while in Thailand, but given that I have driven in other countries that drive in the left side, this was no different. We arrived at our first hotel 1 hour later and checked in before going to dinner. We are staying at the Westin Siray for 3 nights. The hotel has a couple of restaurants on site. Since we had food and beverage credit with our stay, we decided to take advantage of that by eating at the hotel. As you can see.
Welcome to our villa. So this is the living room right here, partial dining room. It's a villa. So we have our kitchenette right here. Well, we have like cups and spoons. I don't think they give us anything else, but let's see. Yeah, it's just the cups and the spoons there. And then we can make our own coffee. We can make our own tea if we want to. With an espresso machine. Oh, actually, we do have plates as well. I guess if we want to cook something. We do have a microwave. Actually, they give us a lot of water all back there. I guess chopstick.
No,
and we have a glass, a mini fridge with milk.
Yep, for the coffee.
We have milk for the coffee already. Our living room right here. Lots of space. And look up top there. The ceiling is a little high, so that's great. This right here is, I guess that's where we're hanging out our clothes. It's like a closet. We have robes. You know, we also have things for storage here as well. Oh, they also give us like, in case of emergency, first aid kit. For bug spray, just in case we need it. Yeah, and they also give us this bag for the pool, which we'll show you guys later on. So we have the pool towels already in here. So it's spacious. Multiple people can use it. And this is the bathroom. Look at that. So all these amenities already there in the bathroom. There's another robe here. Oh goodness, this is where you pee. This is the actual toilet bowl. Wow. And it's enclosed in its own cage here, glass cage, and you can lay down here and have a bath, which I will. I don't know when, but I need to do it, and it fits me. Let me get out of here. And this is the actual shower. And you have a view of outside, which you guys cannot see anything yet. But oh look, there's a rain shower up top there too. So good. Oh, it's cold. Alright, so this is our bedroom. Right here. Just lots of space again, more water everywhere. Office space to work right here. We have our own spot to lay down or sit down. Oh, actually, you can view if somebody's showering here or not. Yeah, that's a view from the bathroom. I guess if you want to see your husband or wife showering. And then, of course, the room have a view, which we'll show you guys later when it's lighter out. So that's inside. And let me just give you guys a preview of outside in the dark. And look at that, guys. Then you can lay down. The water is warm. Actually, it's hot. That's great. So that's your infinity pool. And you also have a balcony in here too. So this is amazing.
Good morning. This is day 1 of our stay here. So we are in Phuket, Thailand, staying right now at the Westin resort here in Phuket. So we are staying in their nicest villas that they have. One of them is a private villa. As you can see here, beautiful view of the bay, or the sea, and then you have also a pool. Anyways, it's morning, Saturday morning here. We're now enjoying our time here. We're about to go get breakfast. Yesterday we got here, arrived around at the hotel around 8 o'clock. Just because of the drive, we had to drive about an hour. We're actually driving here, crazy. But drove after landed at the airport. We got a rental car and drove here. It was darker already, so we couldn't really get a lot of footage, and we were tired. So today we're gonna show you what we're gonna do around. Most of the time is gonna be spending time at that pool. That's really what we're gonna do. But we also have a place to go later on. We'll see how that goes, but at least for today, our goal is to stay here. Tomorrow, trying to stay, enjoy as much as we have with this villa. And then we're gonna do some excursion here in Thailand. But again, just stick around on this vlog now, okay? Hopefully you're enjoying this series of vlogs. Let's go have breakfast. This is really cool. So if you can see where the villas are located, and each person has their own private door, and it's just gorgeous. There's actually a walkway that walks down to the pool that way. But right now we're gonna walk the long way to go to the breakfast site. She found the flower, she's gonna put her in her hair. Morning. Full day 1 in Phuket started with breakfast at the hotel. If you have been following us for a while now, you already know that we maximize our travel by taking advantage of the complimentary breakfast available at the hotels. We also stay primarily at Marriott hotels, and because of that, we have status that gives us complimentary breakfast and access to the lounge. Breakfast here at this hotel was really good, with lots of options to choose from Asian option to Western option, a good mix for all. So we're having breakfast right now. This is just great. Just enjoying breakfast with the nice, beautiful views here at the Westin again. It's just gorgeous. I wish it was a little bit sunnier. You can see the blue water, but it's not. But we'll take the opportunity that we have right now. Thank you. Now I'm about to have some soup. This is really good, okay? This is why I love going to Asia, because the food for breakfast is just different from what you get in the US. So I just don't go and eat American breakfast. I eat what the locals eat, okay? My wife eating all the island foods. That's how you know she's an islander. And pepper. This is the pool area with amazing views of the mountain and Phuket area. So we just finished having breakfast. Now time to go enjoy our own personal pool. So let's explain here for a bit. By all means, this is not a flex. We really booked our stay for just over $69 per night on a regular room with a swim up. But when we arrived, I asked if they can upgrade us. Given with my status, they did so with an upgrade to the villa. Again, we're not throwing shades, so don't come at us in the comment section. But we enjoyed our relaxing time and captured these amazing drone footages of the resort and of us enjoying our swimming pool. We have reviewed this hotel, and that video is also on our channel, and I will link it here. Let us know in the comment if this is a hotel you will consider when visiting Phuket. Right now we're swimming at our private villa pool. Don't get too jealous. We did not pay to be staying here for too much money. It was a free upgrade. So this is how you get upgrades with status. But anyways, we're enjoying our time at the pool. And then we're gonna get ready to go later on. All right, it's noontime, I think lunchtime. Making myself coffee right now. And then just chilling here in the hotel room, and we might be going to actually check out some food spots outside of the hotel resort. Yeah, relaxing right now, about to get some coffee and then wait for the wife to be ready, and then we're gonna go downtown. For our day one, we didn't want to pack a whole lot in the day. So the first half of the day was just relaxing at the hotel, which is one question that I always have. Why do we pay for hotels that are beautiful if we're just using it for sleeping? So are we the only people who do that? Let us know in the comment. But for this time, we actually decided to relax at the hotel and enjoy what we paid for. Since we wanted to grab lunch in the city, we started making our way there. In Asia, believe it or not, the best place for amazing food is actually at the mall. So the mall that we went was Central Phuket Mall. So right now we are at the mall here in Phuket, and this is where we got our food. So we were just eating at a food court at the mall, similar to like what we did in Kuala Lumpur, and similar to what we did in Singapore. We're just basically trying to eat from the food court, or we can eat outside too. But right now we're enjoying our food at the food court, and I got this noodle. Stephanie got seafood noodle, so gonna enjoy, try this food. This is one thing I like about Asia, is you can just go to the mall and find all these food types, or you can actually find in the stores as well. So this is really good. So we're here at the mall, and as I was recording, there was a security guard that approached me and said, I'm not allowed to record here. So I'm not sure if that's really a true statement, because I've seen a lot of videos here in Thailand. So again, if you know why they would tell me not to record, please comment below. Can you not record here in Thailand? Maybe, maybe not. After sampling a lot of food, we made our way to the beach area. This was a bit far from our hotel, but we have heard good reviews about this particular location. This is Nine Han Beach, located in the southwest tip of Phuket. Given that we had a car, it made reaching these destinations easy. This beach was not as packed as other beach areas in Phuket, but was beautiful. Right now we are at the beach area, right here. Looks beautiful. We're actually able to go to the beach here in Thailand. So normally it's really rainy around this time here, but for some reason we've been really lucky. We had only rain at nighttime yesterday, but during the daytime it's really beautiful. It's nice, it's sunny, the sun is shining down, and it's really great to come to the beach. Resort where we're staying does not have, it has a small area of the beach, but it does not have the beach the way it is right now. So this is why we kind of left our hotel area and drove here to kind of like enjoy it. I would put a description of actually the beach name right here, and so that way you know where to come. This particular day that we went, it was a bit cloudy. Because of that, it was not as hot as other days. We spent about 2 hours here. There are hotels available also in this part of town. So if you want to stay closer to this area, there are options. Later that evening, given that we are already in the western part of the city, we headed towards Big Buddha of Phuket. On our way there, we passed by Pai Chang Thai Elephant Camp and ATV rental locations. So right now I'm walking the steps of the Big Buddha here in Phuket, right there, and it has amazing views of the city when you look all the way down there. Just great, gorgeous views of the city. So this is great, something to do and actually come and enjoy your time here. You can see it's right there. So making our way up. Look at this. This is gorgeous views. The Big Buddha is a must-visit attraction if you're visiting Phuket. However, be mindful that it is a sacred location. Therefore, for women, you will need to be covered. Now, not everyone was being checked, but for my wife, she was required to put something long. Thankfully, she came prepared and had her scarf to use. From here, you get amazing views of the bay and you can see the old town of Phuket. Recommendations to spend about 30 minutes to 1 hour for your visit here. We then made our way to Naka Market for some delicious street food. Right now we're at the Naka Market. Just gonna check it out. It is a weekend market and open at nighttime. So we're gonna check it out. Let's look around what they have. They have fruits, they have everything, and food. So this market is no doubt the best place to find street food. They had a lot of options here from seafood, noodle, wing, dessert, and more. Okay. This area is crazy. They have all sorts of food. Everything that you need, you can find it here. Okay, there's food for everybody. So definitely recommend that you actually check it out. If you want to have dinner and you're tired eating like hotel food, you definitely want to come here. And it's really cheap. It's not that expensive. So we definitely recommend that you check out this street.
That looks spicy.
We even tried some insects.
You're gonna eat it. Try it. We're waiting. It's good.
It's good. Okay.
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh my God.
It was time for us to savor in our delicious seafood options and ended the night with some savoring sweet. So we're at full day one of here in Thailand, and we're just finished up. So by now we're about to have dinner and then go to bed. So day one so far it's been good. We didn't do a lot, but it felt like we did a lot. We spent most of our time at the pool, and then we went to the town.
Yes.
Yeah, went to town, went to the mall, which was good. Had a lot of food from the food court. Then we went to the beach, and then we went to see Big Buddha, and then went to the night market. So those are the things we did today. But right now we're about to have dinner and then go to sleep. So day one. This is good. Decided to try something new. Looks like a taco, but it's not. Wow, what a first day. We did a lot even though we wanted to just take it easy. Anyways, good night and see you in day 2. Good morning again from Phuket at the Westin resort here. That beautiful view over there is what we have, and we've been enjoying it for the last 2 days. Right now we are here just enjoying our time in the morning, and we're about to go get breakfast. After we get breakfast, we're gonna go again to the city, but we're gonna go this time to the north part of the island. So after that, we're gonna try and enjoy the beach. It's gorgeous, man. Just look, beautiful day. It's sunny out there. The water's turning its color that it needs to be. We'll come back here. We're trying to do some more drone flying today because it's clearer day than yesterday was. Yesterday was a little bit cloudy, but today is like clear, sunny. So, but anyways, we're gonna go have breakfast. Once we finish breakfast, come back here, enjoy last time at pool. We're gonna move out of this room, go to another room, which is just a little bit above there because this room was not available for the entire stay. Give us an upgrade for 2 days, and then with the promise that we'll move out of this room and check into the other room, which is a little smaller than this. It's not a 1-bedroom villa, but it's just a studio villa, still private pool and all that stuff. So we're gonna go move over there shortly. So I can go have breakfast and then we'll continue with the rest of our day. Anyways, walking to the breakfast side, taking the jungle walk through the pool, and then to the breakfast side. It is sunny today, so it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful day today. This is awesome. So day 2, we were lucky with the sun coming out. Our day started with breakfast, given that we needed to fuel our bodies in order to have enough energy to do a lot of driving around the island. Also, we moved out of our 1-bedroom villa to the studio villa today. Anyways, the breakfast was delicious as always. Now, the question is for you. If your hotel had complimentary breakfast, would you take advantage of it every morning that you're staying there, or would you sleep in instead and eat out? Leave a comment below. And the other thing, look how bluish, greenish the water is getting. This is just beautiful. Love it. This is awesome, okay? The views of Thailand are just amazing, okay? They're beautiful. So definitely recommend coming back, okay? But we're gonna go explore now. Here's a quick review of the new room. If you want to see the full review, check out the hotel review video. Link is in the description. So we just moved into the new room area, and this is one single studio with a walk-up pool area, which is right there. Still has great views of the bay. It's not as close to right waterfront, but again, still have the views of the bay, which is not bad. There you can see you have the bedroom, has the living room on this side here, and then we have the closet there, and the bathroom is on the other side. So it's not as big as the other room, but I think it's doable. So still good, still great time. Even if you're enjoying it for like a week or 2, I think this still does it because you get your own private pool. You don't need to go to the shared pool with everybody else. But also, if you want to do that, you can. You have options. So anyways, and now we're gonna head out and actually go to the city and do other activities that we have planned for today. This is just amazing place to be, guys. I know I keep saying this over and over, but it's just beautiful, gorgeous. Blue water. Look at this. Access to the beach right there. But we're not gonna go here, we're gonna go somewhere else for the beach, but it is gorgeous. So today, the first thing in order is to check out another resort for future trips and our second hotel where we'll be staying for the second half of the trip. The first place that we'll be checking out offers timeshare. For the presentation time, if you decide to not purchase, you get free tickets to excursion. we elected to do the PP Island and James Bond Island. I know that I just said free, but we're really paying it with our time. This resort is called Anantara Beach Resort in Phuket. This is a beautiful resort catered more towards families. We also did a full review of this hotel and I will link it here. A quick summary of the villa that we toured. It is a 2-bedroom villa with a swimming pool. At the time of our visit, this particular villa was going for about $250 per night, which is a hefty cost in Phuket. But if I were to compare it with a similar resort in Cancun or in the Caribbean, there will probably be at least $1,000 per night, given that a large family can stay here comfortably. After the tour and securing our excursion tickets, it was just a short driving distance to our next hotel where we'll be staying in just a few days. At this time, I would like to advertise our Part 2 series so that you can come back and watch as we move into this hotel and explore other parts of the island. Also, for the first 2 days in Phuket, our goal was to know the city and see what we can do based on distance. Even though Phuket doesn't look big from the map, it is big. It takes almost 2.5 hours to go from the southern tip all the way to the top part of Phuket Island. So be mindful when booking hotels, and you would like to be near attraction so that you are not going from place to place by car or taxi. We're now riding the tuk-tuk to go near the airport and see the airplane take off by the beach side. This is going to be very interesting to see. Everybody's here waiting to see the airplane either land or take off, and this is the airport right there. So we're right here at a beach area, one of the Kokmai beach area right next to the airport, as you can see there. So basically what you do is you wait here and the plane comes and lands at the airport, so you get a great shot of the viewpoint of that. So we're gonna be here waiting. There's one flight is about to land, and right now you have about 2 of them are taking off. By taking off, they're taking off towards the west side of the island, I think. No, towards the east side of the island, and then the landing is landing towards the west side of the island. So you have one that is coming down now. That's gonna land soon. So it's coming up here, and we're gonna see it get here. And it's right there. Where is coming? Right here.
Oh, I cannot see.
So you can see it right here.
I see it.
After the failed attempt to get a nice pictures of the plane landing, we made our way back to the parking lot with another tuk-tuk. It cost only 30 baht, which is roughly 85 US cents. After picking up the car, it was time to make it back to our hotel in the southeastern part of the island, taking us almost 2.5 hours for the journey. At the hotel, we wanted to enjoy our last evening here at our pool before dinner and capturing great drone footages. Time to unwind, and then look at that beautiful view over there. This is just amazing. So we love here Thailand. You need to come and check it out. All right, last night here in Phuket Westin Hotel. About to go have dinner, go check out the night market, and then get some sleep. Because tomorrow we have a full day, and we're checking into a new hotel, and we'll show you guys there. All right, let's go eat. So we've been basically eating here at the restaurant, at the hotel restaurant, and we're choosing almost the same food. But I got wings, she got salad, and then we both got butter chicken for our meal. So enjoying our dinner time. Last dinner here at the Westin in Phuket. Tomorrow we check into the Renaissance Hotel. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, smack the like button. Also, be on the lookout for part 2 of our time in Phuket. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. We will see you in the next video.